Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy Tyrone. We're here doing post-workout thoughts as per usual. You know what I'm saying? Morning workout as usual, touch-up training. So, and by the way, each exercise is two sets. So, and here I'm not like training to, although today I almost trained to failure, but here, like for the touch-up workout, we're not training to failure. Just so you know, those of you who want to implement this into your own routine, we're not training to failure, we're training to mild discomfort, like just for that burn sensation. Then you stop the set and then you do the next set and you do it to the same way. So it's you take a light weight for the first set and then you take a heavy ass weight for the other set and then you just do it. So that's how we do the touch up. So the reason why is because you don't wanna do it to the same level as you would do your regular workout, which is now I train to absolute failure in that one. You know what I mean? So that's how my touch up works. For those of you who've been wondering, like, yo, this guy works out twice a day, that's not sustainable. So now I've explained why it works, why I'm able to do it. So steroids. you know, we do it live. So steroids. So of course, like when I started getting back into thinking about this past competition, this past show, and the stuff that I've been going through and why I've not been able to bulk, and it's already 6 months in. The show is coming up in October. This is the Body Fuel Championship. And I was like, man, if I actually wanted a shot at winning that shit, I'd actually have to be on gear, bro. I'd actually have to like run a cycle of something, test, trend, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't have much knowledge on this shit. Like, you can ask people like Gashao can tell you like everything you need to know about steroids. But like, I thought about it. I was like, damn, man, I might have to be like running some type of cycle to be able to be in my best shape for that competition. That was the first thought. And then because I was thinking in terms of size, I was thinking, in terms of also the symmetry and everything, of which like the symmetry I do have the shoulders, although my shoulders are kind of behind, but I do have the shoulders. I do have my back is also on point, the width and everything. I've been on point from a symmetry standpoint. My biggest struggle in this entire time since I started lifting weights was size. That has been my biggest struggle, adding size, eating, understanding the fact that, just because you're eating 6 meals every day, 7 meals every day, because back in college, I used to eat like 7 times a day and I would still maintain 64, 65 kg. So it was always, my struggle was always, how do I add size? I remember this one thing that helped me put on a bit of muscle where I would blend up a protein shake. I would put oats, I would put like everything you could think of in this protein shake. Basically, it was some shit that it could make a like if you wanted to, you could cook it into a pancake. That was the protein shake mix, and then I would drink that shit after my workouts. And I remember how my professors used to just be like, nigga, what is this? You know what I'm saying? My professors, my classmates, like, motherfucker, what are you trying? Like, bro, just like, come on, man. And I was just like, just trying to add some size, man. So that's been my biggest struggle. And usually, like now, you can see like I'm a bit like smaller than I used to be. And, smaller than I was last year, let's say. Last year, I capped up at like 77 kilos. Right now I'm 70. And, I dieted down. And then after the show, the competition, I was a little stressed. And I was stressed for like pretty much half the year. And usually when I'm stressed, I'm the opposite of most people. When I'm stressed and not tracking my calories, I undereat. So, and because of that, like, this is why you see what you see right now. But typically, like, I needed to basically like just keep bulking till 80 something, like 87 or some shit. And even now I know that if I bulk, I'll probably gain back lost tissue. I'll gain back a lot of what I lost, because I have that adaptation already built in. I have the muscle maturity and the muscle memory, pretty much. That's what muscle maturity is. But anyway, so what I'm coming to is that, like, when I thought of the use of steroids, I thought of also these other facts, like, yo, size has been my biggest issue, which is what is making me think of the idea of using steroids. And then I was able to watch the movie Baywatch recently, and I saw this. I saw Zac Efron's physique, and I was like, this is a physique that would really do well in men's physique. Like, would really dominate men's physique, bro. It'd dominate the stage. And then I searched up, okay, what was his weight when he was doing that film? And he was at 5% body fat, 165 pounds, which is 70 kg, which is 75 kg. So I was just like, damn, bro, like, I can get that. Like, I can get that, and I can get that stage ready and everything. Like, that's not difficult for me, you know. And I looked at his physique, and I was like, yeah, this would totally dominate men's physique, you know. Of course, like, right now we're in a size era, and like, size kind of creates that shock factor. So if somebody goes on stage 5% body fat, but he's like beyond, like, he's like 785 kg, but he's like 5% body fat. So what I'm saying is, like, that size that he has now, that size is holding, that muscle mass is what creates the shock factor, and will encourage, you know, judges to pay more attention to him, you know. So that's the era we're in right now, and I'm not complaining about it, but because for me as a bodybuilder, winning and losing currently doesn't matter to me at this point, because this is the beginning, this is me starting. What matters is that I brought my best, and for me to bring my best, you know, it's better for me to go in there and say, hey, you know what, I didn't win, but look, the judges were impressed enough to have me go to the final and showcase my physique against people like Joe Ripper, people like Brighton Owaga, people, you know, that are elite bodybuilders, you know. And yeah, so that's pretty much what matters to me. And for me to be able to achieve that is to have my best possible physique come October 10th. That was my realization. That was what I was thinking during this workout, really. And for me to be able to do that, I need to put in the work, man. I need to go deep, bro. Track my calories meticulously. I need to train harder than last time, every time. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the realization I came to, man. It's not about winning and losing. It's about bringing the best possible physique that I could bring. And, you know, for me, I'm aiming for that Zac Efron Baywatch look. You know what I'm saying? Because it's achievable. It's something I can get. It's something I can do, you know? So let's go, bro. All right, man. So that's basically it for today. It's been your boy Tyrone. This has been Post Workout Thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.